Welcome to the gate check presentation for CIT 380 Group 5, consisting of Sean Fulton, Tim Gifford, Ashley Greer, Eric Dye, John Fair, and Kevin Thompson. The team has completed an extensive work breakdown structure, which is shown. This details the tasks needed to execute the event at a high level. All of the tasks are broken into categories called phases on the sheet. Phase 1 initiation, Phase 2 planning must happen before Phase 3 and 4 can occur, and Phase 5 will be the closure of the event. The work breakdown structure is a full breakdown of all tasks delegated to each team member. It is supervised by a qualified specialist who has extensive experience completing and supervising the progress of each WBS at his company. It will be broken down into minute-by-minute details to ensure success and to keep the team on schedule while completing each task. The WBS is shared on an open platform, which means that each project manager can access the document and edit it to share it with the others to see who is completing the assigned tasks, as well as who will be able to help someone who may be falling behind schedule. The Gantt chart was defined by the WBS, the work breakdown structure, which allows the team to be able to stick to the plan that was initially conceived by the group. The duration will be minimized for all work tasks by the WBS structure for optimal time management. The work breakdown structure is constructed to compare the task completion times against the estimations, which will allow the team to be able to stay more on task and keep on the schedule planned. The group has completed an extensive time plan, specifically in the form of a Gantt chart. Seen on this slide, you can see that each of the different tasks have been defined by day duration, as well as their start date. This will ensure that the group can plan adequately for the event, and also they have clear expectations as what needs to occur before something else. On the right-hand side of the Gantt chart, you will see an analysis which shows the critical path of events that need to take place to ensure the success of the event. If any of these tasks outlined in red are delayed or cannot be completed in the specific order shown, this will delay the project and will cause the team to fall behind. The Gantt chart was completed to illustrate the work breakdown sheet previously shown. The critical path analysis was completed. However, it showed that there are a numerous amount of activities that can be completed during the project's time at the same time, meaning that it will be very difficult for the team to fall behind if they can prioritize and complete the tasks that they are available to do. The chart shows the duration of all tasks to keep the project on schedule. It is illustrated this manner so that the team can see what the biggest tasks are in an easy platform for them to understand. All team members were consulted when compiling this chart, which will allow all of them to have a clear understanding of the actual file. The cost plan completed is a bottom-up estimate, meaning that we have priced out everything according to the pricing in local and online markets. This will allow the team to be able to procure equipment, food, and staffing at reasonable costs, and will serve as a baseline to help them acquire and keep a lot of the equipment for a reasonable price. Cost plan is a bottom-up estimate, as previously mentioned, which means that the costs are divided into categories for effective budget tracking. All prices compared to retailers, both local and online, which will ensure that all of the local supplier prices have been verified. Staffing will be provided by interns to reduce the cost of labor and also as a condition for the venue. The venue has agreed that while we are allowing interns to work at the event to gain valuable experience who are students of the school, they will provide the venue for free, barring that there might not be any damage or any other problems at the event. All costs have been confirmed. Quality planning and design review has been completed for the event. The shown diagram details how all of the different equipment and services will be provided in the event. As you can see, it is color coordinated to help with any confusion as well as labeled. The quality planning has been reviewed by the team after completion of the Gantt chart, the work breakdown structure, the cost review, and etc. All items are priced to accommodate the setup. As previously shown, the setup has been maximized for limited staff. Tripping hazards or electrical malfunction are incorporated into this diagram, which will allow the team to be able to configure the setup to reduce equipment and labor need. The registration table will serve as multiple different things, such as a watch post over entry or a place for people to congregate in case they have any questions or concerns about the event. The server area is quarantined to reduce event failure by ensuring separate power supply. This was done in consideration to the risk analysis that we have done earlier, and that will allow the event to be able to continue should the power malfunction, and the server is powered by a separate circuit, which means that if the circuit breaker failure happens, there is less likelihood of the entire event going down if a computer or a row of computers trips the circuit. The risk evaluation has been completed, which allows the team to be able to see the different problems with the event. That way we can focus on what to prioritize. The top risks are equipment failure, misconduct, and low attendance. What these mean is that equipment failure could derail the event if the server were to go down or if a bank of computers were to lose power. This would cause the entire event to have a hiccup. Misconduct would include any kind of banned substance or problems experienced with the actual attendees. Or low attendance would be if not enough people come to the event to organize teams and ensure success. The mitigating factors that the team has come up with to combat these top risks is to have a top engineer come and sign off on the equipment check prior to the event and stay on during the duration of it. Terms and conditions will be applied to the attendees so that they have a clear expectation as to how the event will be ran and how behavior needs to be handled. And the event awareness campaign will kick off on social media platforms as well as team members trying to advertise at various local venues. This will ensure that maximum awareness is happening for the event before the actual event takes place. If we do this correctly, the team hopes to have online signups to provide a head count before the event, and specials of advertising and different products will be in place to draw interest before the event kicks off should enough people not be involved. The conclusion of this project is that the project is organized for maximizing performance. This will ensure that the project has a high rate of success with low effort. The project management team has been professionally coordinated with the tools shown, and it reduces the risk that could be associated with the event. The success goals for the event have been clearly defined, which are simply that we want to draw enough interest to build a trend. That way we can have more events like this in the future when using the same footprint to reduce cost even more and maximize potential profit in the future. Timeline management has been simplified, clearly showing the project managers involved what they need to get done and how they need to do it in a certain time frame. All project resources have been accounted for, which should ensure success when organizing and concluding the event. Thank you very much for attending this presentation. We hope to go ahead and have a productive event with maximum success and hope to energize the community and provide some valuable experience to these interns that they can use in their future careers.